Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm still sharing my exciting adventure in Mexico, and today I'm going to take you for a stunning trip to the Riviera Maya. This place is full of wonders, and I've met some incredible people who've made this their new home. In this video I'm going to visit my friend Tony, a Canadian expat who decided to live out his dream in the middle of the Mexican jungle. Let's take a look at his amazing jungle house. This is my friend Tony, who I'm visiting. Hi Tony.
Hey, hi there Mr. T.
Yeah, so I'm at his jungle house, which is a container house, and lots of structures here right up to the top. Tell me, what made you decide to build one of these fancy places?
Well, here, I mean, the contemporary modern brick style house and cement and concrete style just didn't really appeal to me. So I wanted something more quicker, something that I can develop and just do with my own creativity. And so we went this route here with the shipping containers.
You even got a pool there.
Yeah, we build shipping container pools here as well, different sizes. In fact, I'm waiting for somebody to come up and check it out. They might want us to build them a pool, but we also build these tiny houses for foreigners and people who are interested in ecological, self-sustainable living. I'm completely off-grid here with solar panels, so I got all my electricity with solar. I got water from the ground, so I'm completely self-sustained and rely on no services from any kind of government or nothing like that. I govern my own life here in this hectare that I have here, and I'm blessed that I have this opportunity.
And you literally just bought a piece of forest and then started carving trees out.
In fact, I got lost in here when I was first evaluating the property and the stakes and the property markers. I came in here with a machete just kind of checking stuff out, and I literally got lost. So if you go too far one way, the likelihood of coming back sometimes without getting eaten by a jaguar or a puma, is kind of likely. So I got, it was complete blank canvas, and then I came in started with a machete, then it went into a chainsaw. I tried to navigate the best kind of course of action without taking too many trees down, and now we have, voila, what I call the natural here.
So you're in the Cancun, Playa del Carmen, down from there a little bit.
Right in the heart of the Riviera Maya. So you've got Cancun, you come into the airport here, you've got Tulum, which is also going to have their own airport now. I'm slam dam in the middle. I've got the best location here, right in the middle of the Riviera Maya. So if you want tours left, tours right, you got all the kind of action on either side,
Yeah. So if somebody wants to relocate or look for real estate, you can help them.
I've gone, in this country, I come here with not knowing any Spanish. I built this house completely on the translator. I came here as a foreigner. I sold up everything in Canada. I came here and, I went up the mountains, hit the valleys, hit the walls, and building this thing and getting to learning the ins and outs of this country. So, you don't reinvent the wheel. I can help you out, relocation consultation. If you want to build self-sustainable tiny houses or any form of real estate houses, condos or property, hit me up, no problem.
Good stuff. All right, I'll just swing the camera around. So he's carved roads out. That's the entrance over there.
Yeah, we've got basically a circle track that goes around here, and I got little paths and different things that are going to go to different casitas and stuff around here. So the natural I'm trying to build into a a place where people can come and just put their cell phones down, live off grid. As you can tell, it's completely quiet here. I'm only 1.7 kilometers from the main highway. It's not a lot. It's a hop, skip, and a jump, and you're in the action more or less. But just to take it away, you know, less than 2 kilometers, it's serene and beautiful and calm and peaceful.
It's very nice, and you got monkeys in the trees.
Yeah, we got monkeys jumping around all over the place, and you know, the little foxes, and we got butterflies and birds and different things. Of course, a lot of wild nature life, you know, and of course the trees, the oxygen, the whole serene surroundings is just good for the mind, body, and soul. So we love it.
Fantastic. Let me just show you. He built a tower. It's got a shower up the top. We've just been up there, and there's a second level there where you can hang out with a big sofa bed. And that hut over there has a shower in it, and then there's the pool. It's pretty cool. So it's true jungle living here. Yeah, super duper duper. Well, Tony, thanks for the explanation, and I'm sure if somebody's looking down this way, you'd be an asset for them to learn about the area, a fountain of knowledge.
Absolutely. I wouldn't change anything. I really wouldn't change anything about living in the tropics, you know, packing up and leaving my country of Canada. There was, I mean, it's nice to go back and visit. It's beautiful by nature, but it's getting taken over by storm, and I don't like stormy in my life, so I try to keep it calm and peaceful. And that's what drove me here, you know, and you can always go into the chaos, you can always go into the action, but not much can you know, many people have the opportunity to get out of it. And I've created an atmosphere where I can take people, and especially myself, out of all of that.
Yeah,
you know?
well, I woke up in Mexico City yesterday, and now I woke up in the very peaceful jungle here this morning. So
yeah, night and day, right? So that's the thing, and so people are just used to that, and the natural gives an opportunity. And once I'm finished here with my retreat, you know, people can come and get a flavor of really what that piece is all about, and just maybe wake up a little bit to go, okay, there's more to life than what we've been told to be. So yeah, this is the natural. Super blessed to be here in the Riviera Maya, Mexico, and yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Fantastic.
Thanks,
And Tony and I, we're going to go and adventure around. He can take the quad bike down through the jungle and get to the beach in what, 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then you've got cenotes as well, which is like swim holes in the rocks.
Yes, underwater rivers, and they open up, and they're beautiful cenotes, and you know, you got your aqua green, bluish water, and fresh and clean, and yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful.
One last thing. You're one of the first people I interviewed nearly 8 years ago when I opened my YouTube channel.
Right.
You were in Sosua,
Right.
and we became friends, and we've been communicating almost daily by WhatsApp, and then finally I'm over here visiting, so this is
no,
pretty
it worked
cool.
out to be like that, and it was and you know, leaving Dominican after meeting you and stuff like that, we just started with basic communication, and then next, you know, 7.5 years, almost 8 years goes by.
Yeah.
And then here we are. So, I mean, the one thing you mentioned to me, because I was going to come back to Sosua again, and you said, you know what, Sosua is great, but, you know, maybe look around and check some other places out. And so I did. I went to Jamaica, I went to Cuba, I went to Costa Rica, and I finally came here, and I go, okay, this is it. And now you're here. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for coming out, man.
So Tony, he's got another container here that's underway. It's a pool, and he's building another container here. And then there's a 2-story he's working on right here. This morning I was clearing all the bush here, all these logs. He used a chainsaw and threw it back there so they can start shaping everything around the containers here. One observation I made down here, whether it's a home somebody wants to build or resort, you find this dense bush everywhere. And my friend, he's been clearing out a lot of stuff here to create trails. So here he is.
Yeah, man.
and you see little tracks through the bush. And he's cleared everything, of course, to put his wonderful container home in here, pool, everything. So that's what they need to do, pull some trees, as little as possible, of course, but enough to create your paradise. Here we are, walking in the jungle. Tara, she just raced ahead.
This is my nature park, my backyard here.
It's this dense jungle on both sides. As Tony said, if you walk 50 meters in and close your eyes, swirl around a few times, you wouldn't even know what direction to get out.
It's so dense and so thick, and I've gotten lost when I first came out here to know that, to the point where I strapped a line on me and I would go 50 meters in and know how to get 50 meters back out, because I did a test and I did that rotation thing. I go, oh, that tree there, and then you come out, it's all the same.
Yeah,
So
crazy.
unless you have a compass or you know where the sun is in relation, but that only does you good if you know where the road is. So you need to know where you're walking.
But you're Tarzan. So we just met one of Tony's neighbors way up the road there, and they have a place here, pretty run down, that's for sale. Little pond here, another one here.
Yeah.
But same kind of thing, where they've knocked things out of the jungle.
Yeah, this one here is completely off grid. It's at the end of the residential development here, if you want to call it that. There's only a small handful of maybe 4 or 5 people up and down this road. But she wants $450,000 for this. It's 10,000 square meters, which equates to about 2.5 acres. So this is pure jungle, no electricity. You get your water from the ground. You got your solar panels, and it's just like that. It's real paradise here. Lots of different types of animals, and monkeys and pumas and tigers and all kinds of things roaming around here. So it's nice.
Cool. On the similar kind of terrain at a neighbor's place, we're looking at a cenote here.
So basically what a cenote is an under the ground river, and there's a whole water system all the way through the Yucatan.
Holy moly, that's deep.
Into the Riviera Maya here.
Yeah.
So basically they're like sinkholes in a sense, okay, that were formulated many years ago. I don't know the whole history about it, but anyhow, they're beautiful
Caves.
freshwater caves with water. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's dry cenotes and there's ones with water, and they're all in a systematic. So they're all usually they feed. They're all connected. And sometimes what divers do from all over the world is that they come here and they swim these things. They have sometimes cables, and you follow and hold on to the cable, and you go swimming underground to all these different cenotes. So people come for that type of experience from all over the place.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's a couple of dogs checking out the visiting dog here.
They love it out here. So in reality, I mean, we could be walking anywhere around here, and this type of atmosphere could be slightly below. The opening, as you can see here, is maybe 2 meters, and the next thing you know, there's a huge cave. Come on down. There's not much lighting down here, so I'm not sure what you're going to be able to see.
It's pretty wicked when you find stuff like this on your own property.
Yeah.
So there's water around us. I don't know if we can see it with the light, but this is all water. And freshwater cenote. And there's the staircase going out. And we stood up there before. We're deep in a big cave here.
Just seeing jungle cats scratching the ground here. That's my foot.
Okay, it's time. Mr. T shows you all how to make pancakes. In other words, hot cakes. The Avena. Alright, here we are.
Alright, good morning, good morning.
Pancake world.
Man.
Into it, we've got to taste them now.
Yeah.
So now we're going to head into the forest and get some wood, because tonight we're doing a tamascal. So here we are collecting wood for the tamascal tonight. Just offloading it here. Only got the fire burning a little bit more. With the tamascal. So this is how Tony he makes a tamascal. See these rocks in the fire there? They are being heated up, and then they go in here to this tamascal tent, and in the center there, with a pickfork, he throws the rocks in there, and then folks sit around here on rubber mats and sweat it out, and they close the entrance obviously. And when folks have been cooked enough, then they jump out and cool themselves off under the shower here. Pretty cool. When dogs and cats use solar panels as toys. Yeah, we don't give a shit about the solar panels. It's just a surface to run on. Yeah, where's that kitty cat? So this is Tony's container house, the end of it, and he's got these really cool burners here. It's just an old beer keg with tubes in it and connected to a gas bottle. So, woohoo! So, there we go. Turning on the sprinkler.
So this is coming direct 14 meters down from the ground, nice and cool cenote water. It's all direct, so it's as natural as can be. Nice and cold, cold, cold. Got a lot of pressure, nice massage. I can angle it up like a nice rainfall. I want a little shower. I just hit this valve here. Have a little shower.
There we go. Jungle living.
Okay, so the story goes back in Canada. I had this house that was about 25 feet from the ground, and I always wanted to put a fireman's pole to get down. And well, when I came here, I had a lot of the workers, you know, hey, what? They're screaming from me from 14 meters down. I can't hear them. But instead of taking all the spiral staircase all the way down all the time, I thought, well, what a perfect place here to put my fireman's pole. So this thing is going down 14 meters. Gets you down real fast. It's not for everybody. In fact, not many people do it. It'll burn your hands. So we put this around the hands. You want to stop and put your brakes or put your heels right in here on both sides. Okay? Yabba dabba do.
Yeehaw!
Mr. T, 14 meters high up in the jungle here. How are you feeling about this, Mr. T?
I'll tell you in a moment.
You're going to tell us in a moment, because that's all it takes to get down 14 meters. Okay, buddy, hang on. Go slow. Watch when you hit the bottom. Watch when the ground is, so you can stop. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all.
a friend of a friend in the jungle here, just a kilometer from my friend's place, and here they've put wooden houses in the jungle, and you can see how they fit everything in between the trees. So they pull the trees out they need to pull out and build the houses. And this is a very entrepreneurial man as well, who's just sold off some lots, and there's more houses being developed, machinery in action now in the jungle. I'll take some clips of that too. Dan's got all sorts of things happening here. Saludo, ¿cómo estás? So they're sleeping in tents here overnight, the Mexicans, the workers, and then they get into it. You see little tiny houses. Pulling out trees and rocks here. So this is how they're making the foundation for a house right here. And over to the other side there's going to be another one here. The machine's doing the initial preparations here. Okay, so this is the house that's going in here. So these are probably foundation molds that they're making here. Yeah, this is Dan, and lives in the jungle just like Tony does. So what advice would you give to anybody considering coming down to Riviera Maya and constructing or buying down here?
What advice would I give them? Oh, wow. That's a really loaded question.
Yeah, well...
If they don't know a lot about construction, don't.
Okay, so it's better to build something existing. Oh, so buy something existing. Yeah.
It's really hard here because there's there are a lot of things that there's no building codes. So, and there's no actual real tradespeople. So, because they get trained how to do electrical work from their dad or their uncle. Same with plumbing, everything. A lot of them don't know what they're doing. So
sounds like Dominican Republic.
Testy to actually get something that's actually built correctly.
So you got to be experienced, and then you got to know how to vet the right people.
Correct.
And over how long have you built your team?
Oh, I don't actually even have a team anymore. I got rid of them all. They're too hard to work with.
Okay. So
I'm back to working every day by myself.
You do it all, yeah.
Yeah, we just pulled like 2,500 meters of zero gauge service cable, and did all of our own meter bases, stuff that I would need a master ticket electrical apprentice, or not apprenticeship, sorry, but a master ticket in Canada or the US to do. I can do it down here.
Right.
Because again, there's no regulations on it. You know, like the CFE linesman looks at it, gives it a quick once over, looks great, energizes it.
Fantastic.
So because there's no inspections, there's no permits.
So back to prices. If somebody wanted to build a house like this one, 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom in the jungle here, what's the price ranges to build something?
On a per meter, per square foot cost?
Whatever you can quote.
Total price, well, land in here sells for around $40 to $50 a meter.
Right.
USD. So the construction portion.
Construction per meter is a minimal of like 650 all the way to 1,500 USD per square meter for nice finishing, complete turnkey, right? So yeah, I mean, and here what they do typically, what they call square meters, they are the total calculation of the footage or the square meters. We in Canada have like the square footage, but it's of the house. And here they do the terraces, the outside terraces. Yeah. So it sounds like it's huge in a lot of cases, but they calculate everything into it. Yeah.
Some people are paying $1,500 a meter.
Oh, easily.
Wow.
And then some. This is little America now, so things have gone through the roof. Just to eat, to go out for dinners and stuff like that, and to there's some things. I mean, even gasoline here is expensive. Cell phone, car insurance, medical insurance, different things like this. Get your teeth done, get your boobs done, stuff like this. Those things you're going to save money on. Yeah. But a lot of the other stuff is carried over here. I mean, it's North America.
Excuse the helicopter, everyone. How much for an existing house on a piece of land like 1,000 square meters, 1,500 square meters? with a house on it?
Well, I mean, Dan's doing that right now here. You know, he's developed these 2 hectares, and he's got clients that came in, showed interest, and now they're developing their house. And there's different styles and models and textures that you can put and choose from. So you know, you're looking like you know, in just a small gated community like here, he doesn't have any amenities or anything like that, but he's got a good value per square meter for the land. So, you know, for here you can get away with maybe 120, 130,000 with a 1-bedroom or maybe a small 2-bedroom house on a 2,000 square meter piece of property.
Well, we've got that shipping container house for sale for 130.
Yes, you do.
And
tell me about that, Daniel.
we've got that over there, but that's on 1,400 meters, a single shipping container. That's for sale for $129,900. We have a cabin that we live in here, but that's 2,200 meters of land, so that's way over half of an acre. Mm-hmm. And the cabin, the way it's set up, fully furnished, we've got it for sale right now for $199,800.
Okay, so just reach out to my email address, info@educatedtraveler.info, and I can put you in touch with these gentlemen if you're after anything you hear in this video, and you can help them find other things, or Tony can.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I built all my stuff to Canadian and U.S. standards.
Yeah.
So all of our wiring, I do it all myself. I do everything myself.
Yeah.
So my plumbing's all vented properly. All of our gas lines are all done with proper material. All of our electrical is grounded, because most of it's not here too.
You see how they take the trees out and they put the roads in with this material. There's some concrete type material over there, but it's still trying to harden up. It's a soft kind of thing. So they just clear whatever trees they have to, put a good layer of this stuff down, which is reminds me a little bit about the soft caliche we have in Dominican Republic, and then they put gravel on top of that, and boom, you got a road. So Dan's got another idea on his land here to put in a trailer park here, correct?
There's camping in Mexico, but not very much on this side. There's a little community up the road that you should go look at called Pamul. But then what happened in there, it was the only RV park that was in the entire Riviera Maya. And so over the years, what happened is that they built palapas over their trailers. And then, of course, the next thing that naturally happened was then they built walls underneath the edge of the palapa roofs. And then some of them just took the trailers out and converted that to a building. Uh-huh. So it's the only place in the Riviera Maya where there's any RV parking. Like, there's lots of RV parking in the Baja California down the west coast, mm-hmm. Through Puerto Vallarta and even some parts of the central part of Mexico, but there's very little over here. So we're going to put in 6 RV pads up in the front here. Because I can't build permanent on that land. It's mm-hmm. reserved for infrastructure widening if they ever decide that they're going to make a proper road through here or put water out here or whichever, electricity maybe. So I can't build permanent structures on it, but I could put RV pads there. Yep. And I'll just do them on a lease.
And they'll have
daily, weekly, monthly, yearly.
Water and electricity.
Water and electricity, because I can meter them individually. So, yeah.
And that's for how much a month, you think?
I'm thinking about $450 a month to lease the land. Mm-hmm. In comparison to Florida, that's a hell of a deal. There's a lot of parks in Florida now where the lot leases for RV parks and stuff are now up to like $1,500. Right. It's expensive.
So there you go, guys. Reach out and you can come and park here. Contact me if you would like to inquire or invest down here, and I'll get you in touch with these gentlemen. I'm inside Dan's house here. You can see the wooden structure, and big windows to the outside. Beautiful. What kind of wood is it, Dan?
They call this Chiapas cedar. It comes from the state to the south of us, down on the border by Belize.
Right.
And it's not as hard as some of the native wood in the jungle here, so you can actually work with it, because some of the native wood here is it's too dense. Mm-hmm. You sharpen a chainsaw after every cut.
Okay. And this is really cool what you've done here. So you got the rolling doors, and you just close that up, and cool with the wooden logs there and the lamps. Very nice. And wardrobe, looking straight out into the bush. So he just said he's going to be building a deck out here. And here's the bathroom. Very nice. All you need in the jungle here. Beautiful. So we're here in the jungle, about to shoot this fancy little gun here.
Oh, why would I want to use the laser? Take the laser.
It's cheating to have a laser on. I think it's pretty cool, the laser. All right, let's just...
Got to puncture the CO cartridge on the first squeeze.
Oh, very good. Yeah, let's zoom in on that one.
My ears might not be working, but my eyes are.
Very cool. All right, here he comes with his second shot. Very good. That took out the shoulder.
Okay, here we are in Mexico. We got Mr. T behind the rifle here. We got a target shortly in the distance. Oh, he's got the laser on. Let's see what happens. Wow.
Who
Oh,
did
you killed him.
bullseye, eh?
You killed him dead.
Don't come near my
killed him.
property with ill intentions.
That's right. That's right. That's the training that we do here in the jungle in Mexico.
No, I probably hit off the bloody...
Let's try her again. Jeez.
Next shot. Good stuff. So this is the ammo here. These little steel balls which are reusable.
No way.
He's just loading up the cartridge here.
Okay, well here we are. We're doing the jungle bow and arrow practice here. Well, I'm practicing, but G.I. Jane Spring here, I think is, woo, she's got an arm and an eye. She's got an arm and an eye. Holy moly, Rocky.
That's what I want.
She's
It's really fun.
whew, she's
Look, there you go.
a natural. She's a natural.
Robin Hood's sister.
Yeah. Robin Hood's sister, that's right. Woo. Mr. T is taking a bow and arrow course here. Robin Hood. Whoa, not too bad, not too bad at all. At least that's a good sound. And if it doesn't make a sound though, then it disappeared into the jungle. So we want to hear that thunk. Who let Mr. T out? Who? Yeah, that's a good sound. A good sound to have.
This is another house located deep in the jungle. It was quite the ride to find it out there, but there's certainly a lot of privacy, and it's owned by some clients of Tony. The house is very stylish and built of tough wood from the forest around it. We even received a kind invitation to join their dinner table. Tony and I were down at another place in the jungle on the coast here. Tell us about this place, because they're selling a little bit prior to finishing the actual construction because of family reasons.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they have some family issues here. Excuse me, I just got a bit of a sore throat. But so they are they're selling here and they're leaving back to their homeland. And so there's this project here is 85% done. There's 15% done. Maybe the pool and some finishings and different things like that. However, he has stuck it out here and done a lot of the construction on 5,000 square meters worth of land here in Rancho San Martin. This is pretty much an off-grid living situation right now. However, there is electricity coming through the neighborhood at some point, but for now it's completely off grid, and they run solar panels up on the roof. 4 bedrooms with en suites, 4.5 bathrooms, big spacious 5-meter ceilings, privacy. Got the cement wall in the front and the gated front gate and for the entrance, and it's about 2 kilometers in from the main highway here in Acomal. So and basically he's just looking to get back what he's put into it here. There's a little bit to be finished. He is willing to finish it under certain terms. So if there's some deposits and money to be put down, then he has no problems to finish it. He does have renderings, so you can see exactly what the finished product is supposed to look like. And it's all registered and engineered. The land is titled and deeded, so everything's in place.
Okay, so folks, if you're considering moving down here, this could be almost turnkey solution for you. Very spacious inside. So let's just take a few more clips from around the property and inquire with Tony here if you're keen. There you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed my tour in the Mexican jungle. You can reach out to us for more information regarding living, constructing and relocating to Mexico simply by sending an email to info@educatedtraveler.info, and we'll put you in touch with our contacts down there. Also stay tuned for more adventure stories from my travels in the Riviera Maya. So thanks for watching and happy travels to you. Bye bye.